Is the whole story of the unlucky mummy true? That's for you to decide. What I can tell you is that everything I presented is based on the actual articles that were published about it. I didn't make up anything. On a final note, no new activity about the unlucky mummy has been reported since the sinking of the Titanic in 1912. What the British Museum says is the unlucky mummy is still there, but no new articles have been written about strange activity occurring in the Egyptian room. There was a lot of activity reported before the Titanic disaster. Why would the wrath of the priestess end in 1912? It's curious that the final article from the Washington Post marked the end of any new misfortunes from the mummy case. The mummy, whoever she was in life, was a real person at one time. If she was truly a tortured soul in death, she deserved sympathy. This is not to excuse all the terrible things that happened to people who crossed her path if she was indeed the culprit. While some of her alleged victims were looking for trouble, some were far more innocent. Taking over 1,500 people to a watery grave was very extreme. King Tut's tomb would not be discovered until 1922, 10 years after the Titanic. The series of tragic events that followed his unearthing would become far better known to the world than the unlucky mummy. As a matter of fact, the curse of King Tut is the one thing about Egyptology that every person has heard about, no matter how unfamiliar they are with the topic. Did the legend of the unlucky mummy inspire the story of King Tut's curse? Take what you will from this story, but factual or fictional, it's way past strange.